Hello and welcome to Assertiveness, the show that gives ordinary South Africans the space to talk about things that really matter. My name is Nicolette Mashile, and today's episode we are talking about sex before marriage and what it can do to one's psyche and one's confidence and self-esteem. And also let's touch a little bit on soul ties and whether or not they actually do exist. I am joined in studio by three gentlemen. Yes, Laor, Authentic, and Black Jar Moscow. So we'll start with you, Black Jar Moscow. Yeah. So what's your actual government name? Okay, sharp. So who is Black Jar Moscow?
Black Jar Moscow is a producer, slash DJ, slash graphic designer from Dobsonville, Soweto.
All right.
Yeah, so that's basically what I do.
That can't just be all about you. The name Black Jar Moscow says something. Yeah.
So, like the name Black Jar Moscow, initially it was Moscow Jenkins. That name was kind of given to me by my mentor. Like he was a producer of mine. So I kind of wanted an alter ego. Okay. And we kind of like went through a couple of names and it kind of made sense to have an alter ego with a surname. So we ended up being Moscow Jenkins, just picking the name Moscow from the Russian city, and Jenkins was just basically just to sum it up. And from there, I then started learning how to produce from FL Studio, just basic production, and then got into playing drums, then got into playing saxophone. I mean, the list goes on.
Who are you playing the sax for?
Basically, we had a band, 1106 Groove.
Who are you playing the sax for?
Who was I playing the sax for?
Who do you play the sax for?
Come on. No, well, basically people. People who love music.
What freelance?
Yeah, people who love music. I just play for people who love music.
Okay.
Yeah, but then that's basically who Black Jar is. But at the end of the day, Black Jar in simple, he's a vibrant young South African who loves making music, and who just hopes the whole world is basically waiting to listen to what he has to offer.
Oh, nice. We'll listen if you produce and give us something to listen to. So what do you do for fun?
What I do for fun? Make music, party. Yeah, we party. But I mean, I think most of the time just hanging around with basically the whole squad is fun enough for me.
Yeah. If you had the opportunity to become an athlete at an extreme sport, what would you consider?
I think skydiving would do.
Okay, sounds interesting. Watch it.
Nah, I used to.
What's the vacation style?
Yeah. Yes, all of them. I'm physicist, yes. I'm a physicist.
All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Laor.
I'm honored.
Laor. Leka papa. Nah, I'm always great. Sexy as ever. Come on. So tell me. Tell us a little bit about who you are, where you come from, what do you do, how many children you have that you know of.
That I know of, that's a good point. I got that. My name, government name, Khabunewe. Stage name, Laor Labatu.
What's your government name?
Khabunewe. Botlhale, Boatalelo.
Okay.
Born, raised in Rustenburg. Came here, obviously, looking for greener pastures. It's not too green out here. But Laor Labatu, what it means, it was given to me como Mopato.
Okay.
Apparently.
Mopatong, uzakomeng. Mpatong akoma or mpatong.
Lunalering, bohara bojale.
La ringa.
Nas Motswana, so I guess what you're asking me.
Kiren,
mpatong. What's mpatong?
Kotabi.
Oh, so kikoma. Okay. Komeng, yeah. Okay.
So komeng ke lenetswe ke di Orlatso, a brother of mine. He passed on. Because he says I took care of the group.
Lovely.
That's the name, Laor Labatu.
Yeah.
That's where the name comes from. I'm a poet, rapper, singer, songwriter, event coordinator, and overall awesome dude.
It sounds like, Date My Family when they ask you what the guy does. And they say, this is what I do. Okay, very interesting. And what do you do for fun?
What do I do for fun? My work is fun.
I can imagine.
So
you're like an excitable person. And think, kurwa jump on that chair. Like, you're moving.
It's too comfortable.
I sit at home and watch series back to back, just spend time with my daughters. And now the youngest one is drawing and coloring in the lines, so I'm coloring a lot.
Okay.
The eldest one is crazy about fashion, so now we're buying clothes that are already torn. Go figure.
Okay, very interesting. Tell me, what series do you watch?
Now, what am I watching now? I'm watching, can I say the name? Is that cool? Westworld.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I just came off House of Cards, which was hella crazy. Kevin Spacey's nice.
I don't like House of Cards, but it's okay. You didn't mention any series that I like, so I'm gonna pass you. Welcome to the show. Authentic. How are you doing, sir? Wafisa, umnati. You know, in Negative Pushine, so Momotaro Wafisa is either only chelete or he's got some stolen merchandise. So, fisa ke.
No. It means I'm well within my aura.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently short.
Yeah, it's cold, but wabana mufiso cold,
Yeah.
you see?
Yeah. I like you. So tell me, what do you do? Who is offensive? Let's take that one offline.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Okay, I make music. My most important job is to keep these two together, you know?
Okay.
The whole group. I'm the glue of the group.
Oh, you guys are friends?
Yes.
We're band
Brothers,
actually.
basically.
Company.
Oh, you do everything together. Mali brotherhood.
Yes.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. So I keep the team together, but besides that, a retired chemical engineer,
Oh, fun.
rapper. What else do I do?
What are you doing there by chemical engineering if you knew?
You know, you gotta have, like, when you're from a family that's not well off,
Yeah.
plan B is important, you know.
Yeah.
Not everybody can just jump in and say, yeah, but I did it. You gotta think about it.
Yeah.
So that was my plan B, but the calling was loud.
Okay.
And then
And
we
you
hit.
kept calling and kept itching.
And then he came through, and then, like, okay,
And then it was a thing.
I'm gonna quit this and do this. And
Okay.
it's awesome so far.
Awesome. What you
Nah, rough. No, serious. I just celebrated 2 years.
That's amazing. Well done. Well done. Because you know, you men don't stick, you know.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen if you put Prit on something and you put it outside and then Karya fela Prit in? Yeah.
I'm the glue, that's my personality.
You're the glue here. You must be the glue there also.
2 years.
Awesome. No, congratulations.
Yes.
What soccer team do you support? If you watch any soccer. Chiefs. Good.
All day.
Good on you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We're talking about sex before marriage. You guys are, I'm assuming, are not virgins, right?
I am.
You have 2 children.
Immaculate
You can't be a virgin. Darling, you cannot be
Immaculate
a
conception.
virgin. All right. So we're talking about sex before marriage. And are you guys Christians?
No, I'm not Christian.
Not a Christian.
No.
Christian?
I'm going through a phase.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the phase? Give us a bit.
I'm not sure what
Right.
religion I'd like to follow.
Okay.
I was raised Christian,
Alright.
and I grew up and started having my own opinions. I'm finding it difficult even raising my kids Christian, but they are so Christian.
Yeah.
Which is also okay. But
Okay, makes sense.
Funny enough is like my family actually owns a church, but growing up in one, like you kind of end up living outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they own pastor's kid.
Not really like the family. Go to like great grandfather, passed on
Oh,
to grandfather.
nice.
Then so go to anong ya tsamaya. So anong family ka ofela.
Guys, it's so funny. My grandparents, it's a weird thing. But it's okay. All right. Are you a Christian, Authentic?
I don't know. I think I always describe myself as Kemotswana.
Yeah.
So you believe in what the hills?
And I know my mother's gonna kill me for this because you know.
Because she's really like.
I made it public now. Like, Kemotswana, like
Yeah.
I'm very spiritual. Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
Like, I feel closer to my ancestors than I. Wait, this is the thing. Because I'm saying this, people think I don't believe in God. You know?
Yes,
I
and
pray
that's-
through
yeah.
my Tswana-ness. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
I believe in God, but I'm not sure if Christianity is something that I will hold close to heart for the rest of my life.
Awesome. And the reason why I asked this question is because everybody believes that the notion of sex before marriage comes from the Christian teaching and the Christian Bible. So we're going to go for a quick ad break. When we come back, I want us to go straight into, let's tackle it, but let's first start off with talking about marriage. Do these gentlemen actually believe in the institution of marriage? Remember, you can join our conversation using the hashtag assertiveness. Please don't go anywhere.